cooperation with the athletic department and the Section 11 Spectator Code of Conduct, we ask that you demonstrate a sense of sportsmanship and courtesy to the officials and members of both teams. And now for today's lineup for Comac. Attackman number 1, Grabo. Attackman number 9, Pagano. Attack number 11, Spodek. Midfield number 17, Kanganis. Midfield number 2, Brusha. Midfield number 7, Fishman. Defense number 13, Topher. Defense number 10, Clark. Defense number 31, O'Grady. And goalkeeper number 25, Valchik. And now for the Blue Devils. Senior attack number 20, Luca Cruzo. Junior attack number 1, Jack Kamenstein. Senior attack number 17, Timmy McDonald. Senior midfielder number 2, Colin Lennon. Senior midfield number 19, Thomas Klein. Senior midfield number 23, Thomas Smith. Senior defender number 4, Parker Wands. Senior defender number 11, Chase Gadare. Sophomore defender number 42, Patrick Hassett. Senior defender number 6, Keegan Malone. And senior goalkeeper number 9, Will Fallon. The Blue Devils are coached by Julian Watts and assisted by Andrew Gutierrez, Ivano Nacarado, and Matt Carroll. At this time, would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Josephine Sullivan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Start of the first quarter in the second round playoff division versus Comac varsity boys against the Huntington Blue Devils. Ryan trying to take the face off. Huntington wins the draw. First goal of the game by Huntington. Not a great way to start off the first quarter, but they'll snap back. Seems to be a lot of energy here at the Huntington Stadium today. Face-off win goes to Huntington. Shot is missed, backed up by Huntington. 37 seconds left on the shot clock, 11:22 on the game clock. Huntington has the ball behind. And that is a bad pass. It's going to turn into an over and back. That will be a Comac ball. Attempted to get a touch in the box. It starts a fresh 60 on the shot clock. Palmieri runs off to get in the extra offensive player, which is Owen Kinganis. James Pagano moves the ball. Owen Kinganis has it. Tom Gravo. And the offense is starting. Pagano with the fake. Pagano with the shot. Save. Huntington backed up by Spodak. Comac has the ball. Today's weather is 50 degrees and raining. Does not feel like May. More like March lacrosse. Kind of moving the ball smoothly across the top, down to the wing. Spodak moves the ball behind the X. Fishman passes the ball up to Kinganis. Kinganis is moving the ball around. Decisions. Shot, fake shot, not a great pass. Luckily enough, it doesn't go out of bounds. Fishman picks the ball up. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And we have a shot clock violation. Comac. And Huntington attempts to clear. Owen Kinganis blocks it up. Pagano retrieves it. That is a failed clear by Huntington. He gets a touch in the box with a fresh 60. Coaches are screaming yellow. Spodak has the ball, up to Gravo. Gravo to Kinganis. Kinganis to Fishman. See if the office can take a shot here. No. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Kinganis has the ball. Don't rush it, boys. Shot by Pagano goes wide. Spodak backs it up. Spodak with the fake pass, moves it around. Pagano going around back the X. The dodge is a little bit of a hold there. Fishman moves the ball. Spodak took a shot, hit the defender. The goalie beat the attacker, or I should say the midfielder, Brusca, to the end line for the recovery. And Huntington clears the ball successfully over the midline. See if the Comac defense can step up their game and cause a turnover here. Topher on the ball. Palmieri at the short stick midi defensively. Picks up the player with the ball. Now the ball's behind. And another buff pass by the Huntington Blue Devils with 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot saved by Vlasic. Ball's up in the air high, recovered by Comac. See if defense can make a good clear. Clark with the ball. Clark's got to move that ball over the field before the clock expires on the clear. Pagano through the box. And that is a trip. Flag is down. Colmack has a free play on the ball. We will be man up for 30 seconds, it appears, as a technical foul has been called on the Huntington Blue Devils player. It was a hold, not a trip. Correction. Well, let's see if the man-up defense for Colmack can put a point on the board and get this game even. It is miserable out here today on the field. James Pagano's going to start with the ball top. Brusca moves it to Fishman. Fishman gets it behind to Grabeau. Grabeau gets it to Spodak. Spodak moves the Rock. Rock skip past Grabeau with the shot. Went over the top of the net. Colmack backed it up. 48 seconds left on that shot clock. Colmack will be man up for another 15 seconds. Pagano with the dodge from behind on the fake pass. What a score. Top corner. Way to tie up the game here in the first quarter. Even all at one with 7:10 left. Trone steps away from the face-off. Huntington takes the ball, moves it into the offensive zone for a fresh 60. Huntington's sideline is quite lively with calling out plays to the offense. Shot and goes wide. Huntington backs it up. 35 seconds left on the shot clock. Here in the first, we have 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, even at one. Defense seems to be holding on pretty well. Good checks, keeping them out the top of the box, not allowing Huntington to get in and take any close shots, forcing them to shoot from the outside, not even take any shots. The Colmack defense is playing very well right now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Unfortunately, Huntington has taken the shot from the outside and scored. Scores 2-1. In the earlier meeting during the season, game started off fairly even. Unfortunately, Huntington ended up taking away the game. Let's see if Colmack can learn from their mistakes and fight hard here. There's no win on the face-off. Unfortunately, Huntington has come up with a loose ball. Huntington seems to be preferring their 100 series right now. They're moved into the motion offense. There'll be a lot of cutting soon. And the pass is dropped. Colmack may come up with the ball here. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. McGuff on the defense. Great defense by Topher. Evan McGuff stepping it up, double teaming the ball. I don't know how he's holding on to that. I don't know what the penalty was. But I find it to be a little bit of a missed call. on the ref there. I don't really feel that it was a slash. It was more of an incidental check. Stick just came down in the wrong spot. Refs didn't like it. Can't do anything about it. 1 minute in the box for Comac. They will be man down. See if they can hold out here and get a turnover. With that penalty, Huntington gains a fresh 60 on the shot clock. Coming from a mile away up here. Unfortunately, the defense did not. Some fancy cutting and a nice backhand shot by Huntington. Puts the Deals up 3-1 here in the first quarter with 4:48 left. For the loose ball in the face-off. No one's got possession yet. Fortunately, Comac player dropped the ball, and that's a procedure, as you cannot be near the play without a stick in your hands. And a turnover by Huntington. Comac picks up the ball. That's a slash if I've seen one. We're going to get a touch in the box for a fresh 60. Comac calls a timeout. Good call. 4 minutes left in the first period. 3-1 Huntington. Shot and score by James Pagano right off the fresh start of the timeout. What a way to start that. Good job, Comac. Score is now 3-2 with 3:54 left in the first. And hopefully my camera survives the rain. Thrown at the draw. Face-off, I should say, not the draw. That would be the girls' lacrosse game. Huntington wins and gets it into the box. Carter Clark on the defense behind. We got Topher on the ball now. Palmieri stepping up to the top, playing the midi. Short stick on short stick. Let's see if he can keep him from dodging down the alley. Fortunately, he does not, but what a save by Vlasic. Recovered by Huntington. Ball goes over the net and out of bounds for... Don't know why he got a fresh 60 on that. Because that did not touch the goal. He did not go in the crease. Let me say he didn't reset it fully. And what a takeaway by the Justin Vlasic, the goalie, to clear the ball. Not giving in Huntington to add to their lead. Carter Clark moves the ball to James Pagano through the box, gets it right back to Carter Clark. Carter Clark is moving up the field. Ball is out. Great stick check by Huntington. Peter Voss picked up the ball, saved it, and offense sets up. Fresh 60 on the clock. Fishman with the ball behind. Let's see if Pagano can have a hat trick today, early in this first quarter. Spodak with the ball, moves it back to Kanganis. Kanganis moves it back to Spodak. Looking for opportunity here. Not much. They're playing a good zone defense. And And the ball's still on the ground. And Huntington comes up with it. In order for Comac to stay in this game, they've got to value the ball a little better. Not rush the play. And play is set by the sidelines. Number 2 down the alley, shoots, save, Vlachik. Another great save. Gano with the ball again. See if he can get it up the field or over the line before the clock expires. Did that fairly easy. It's a touch in the box for a fresh 60 on the clock. And starts to move the offense. Fishman and back to Pagano. Pagano's looking for somebody over the top. Fishman has the ball now. Polak moving the ball around with 35 seconds on the shot clock. Spodek with the skip to Pagano. Pagano couldn't handle the pass. It was a little high. "20 seconds left on the shot clock. Fishman has the ball behind. See if he can do anything with it. Defense is pretty tight. Spodek has the ball, sips to Bruska. Bruska shoots. What a save! It was a great look by Spodek and a great attempt by Bruska. Unfortunately, goalie just made an amazing save. And Huntington successfully cleared the ball. There's a blooper for you. 10 seconds left on the game clock in the first quarter. Shot and scored by Huntington. Brings the score 4-2 with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Huntington wins the face-off, moves it down to the attacker. The attacker shot, save, Vlachik, and that would end the first quarter. Huntington leading with a score of 4-2 here in the second round of the playoffs. And we are back for the start of the second quarter here. 4-2 Huntington Blue Devils. Teams have switched sides. Let's see if that gives anybody an advantage or not. So Jalen Louis at the face-off. See if he can do any better. Fortunately, Huntington wins that face-off as well. It's been somewhat of a sore point for the Comac team for the past couple of years, is not having a solid face-off. Not that they're horrible, but some of these other teams seem to have slightly more skilled players. Comac has probably about a 50% face-off win throughout the course of the year. Great defensive check by number 31. I believe that's Cirilio, if I said his name correct. I'm not 100% sure though. Shot, save by Vlachik. Comac has 4 pulls in the defensive zone. Three seconds left on the shot clock, and they missed the shot. It expires. That is an automatic turnover by Comac, by Huntington, correction, to the Comac team. And they attempt to clear the ball out. Boss with the ball. Down the alley, gets a touch in the box for a fresh 60 on the clock. 10 minutes and 30 seconds on the game clock here in the second quarter. Pagano has it. Let's see if they can set something up for a quick score. Spodak to Grabo to the top, which Kinganis has the ball. And they're playing the ball hot potato. Nice head fake by Pagano. Oh, and just not a great pass. Tipped on the Huntington side. The ball will stay with Comac. It's a good look by Pagano. Spodak was wide open. 17 seconds left. I believe the shot clock should reset there. Shot by Fishman goes out. Unfortunately, the goalie got to the ball first. I don't know where everyone was there. Hit the pipe though. Somehow it made its way out of bounds. Goalie clears the ball up to the midfield line, and midfield throws the ball over. And now we'll start with a fresh 60. Brings it to a 5-2 game here in the second quarter. Hopefully Comac can put some bandages on the wounds here because the bleeding is starting to trickle. Jean-Louis at the face-off X with a nice win there. They get into the box for a fresh 60. Spodak has the ball, and maybe my good words will have some positive effect on the offense right now. And if this was my day job, I would be fired. Grabo has the ball, moves it to Spodak. Spodak moves it back to Grabo. Comac boys are moving the ball around pretty well. A few more shots would be better. Pagano with the ball. Kinganis to Fishman. Pagano shot and scored by Kinganis. Great backside shot there. The goalie just didn't see it coming. That cuts the lead to 2 for the Huntington, as Comac now has 3 on the board. See if Jean-Louis will have some, Jalen Jean-Louis will have some luck again at the face-off X as he did on the last one. And Huntington comes up with the face-off. Ball's on the ground, not a great pass by the Huntington team. They do retain it, 26 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:22 on the game clock, 5-2 Huntington here in the second quarter of the second round divisional playoffs. Comac with a good defensive knockdown. Ball is still loose, and Huntington retrieves it. Unfortunately, I don't know why the shot clock is reset, but that is a shot clock violation. As that clock should only have 9 seconds left on it here for the Huntington Blue Devils. Unfortunately, they've made an error and it shows 56. That is being corrected as we speak. Huntington starts with the ball. Short time to get something going. See if defense can make a good stop here and get a turnover. 6 seconds left. And unfortunately, Huntington has scored once again with very little left on the shot clock. 6:57, and Huntington takes a 6-3 lead over the Comac Cougars. Last time we played, the weather was fairly similar, except for there was no wet weather in the forecast. It was just cold and miserable. Huntington has taken possession once again from the face-off. Ball's around. 40 seconds left on shot clock. Comac needs to make a save here. Shot and score again by Comac. I'm sorry, correction, by Huntington. Defense is just not stepping up. Forces Comac to call a timeout here in the second period. They burned through all their timeouts now. But they better come up with some type of game plan to control this before it really runs downhill on them. Everybody's relaxed from that timeout. Hopefully Comac had a good conversation and set these boys straight. Battle at the X. Huntington, no one has the ball. It's still laying around on the ground. And Huntington retrieves. Oh no, my mistake. Comac picked up the ball. My eyes deceive me. Spodek has the ball in the wing, moves it up to Pagano. Comac is getting all their players out there. Paganis with the ball, moves it to Pagano. Pagano steps in, shoots, and it's backed up by Comac. Spodek grabs the rock. Moves it behind. Ball's up top, tipped by the Huntington defense. And they come up with the ground ball. And the shot goes wide. It's 50 seconds on the Huntington shot clock. Comac's in their zebra defense. Huntington is moving the ball around. Skip pass in the middle with a pick off by Nick Palmieri. What a great pick. Oh, and a blindsided hit to the head. Number 2 should be ejected.
Red contact
I know what I'm saying. Not an idiot. After that violent collision on the field there, Comac's going to have a 2-minute full-time man up and see if they can benefit and capitalize on that. Kind of steps in, moves it to Fishman. Fishman gets it behind. Spodek has the rock. Moves it to Pagano. Pagano steps in, but unfortunately gets picked up by the defense. Fishman moves it. 38 seconds left on the shot clock. Kanganis has the ball. Picked off, blocked, shot, backed up by Comac. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:14 left here on the game clock, with 1:28 left in the penalty. Huntington is leading with a score of 7-3. Pagano shoots, and it hits a player, so it doesn't go anywhere. That's going to leave a mark. Comac gets the ball. 13 seconds left in the shot clock. Kanganis with the ball. Fishman with the dodge. Over the top, jump shot, block and saved. It seems that though Fishman stepped in the crease, so that is an automatic turnover for Comac. Let's see if Huntington can clear the ball. And right out that penalty, with 56 seconds left on the penalty, 3:39 left in the game clock. It's here in the second quarter. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Huntington is man down. Comac should be doubling the ball. They do have an extra player on the field right now. Why are they not playing the ball? Comac should be on top of that ball all over the place. Huntington takes a timeout with 25 seconds left on the shot clock, 3 minutes and 6 seconds left on the second quarter game clock, and 20 seconds left on the penalty. My bad. Ball's all the way over there. Huntington is just going to try to run this penalty out. 9 seconds left. Comac does get the ball back. Fortunately, it seems like they're going to be a little short on time with that penalty, but at least they didn't let Huntington get the ball. Took a big hit there in the second quarter. Seems to be okay now. He's been on the field. He's an excellent asset to the defensive side of the ball. And Grabeau with the great feed by Pagano. Grabeau scores beautifully from the middle to shorten the lead to 3 by Huntington with a score of 7-4, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. See, Comac can take a win here at the face-off X. They haven't been doing so well, but they haven't been doing horrible at the same time. The ball is still on the ground. So that was a loose ball push. It's automatically going to go to Huntington. Pagano picks off the pass. What an amazing play. Let's see if they can capitalize here. Fishman with the shot, save. Should have been one more. Spodek was wide open on the backside of that net. And Fishman is an amazing season, but they do need to utilize every spot of the field. What a great save, though. .141 left on the game clock in the second half, in the second quarter here, or I should say the first half of the game. Let's see, hopefully Colmack can hold on to this ball and get another score, bury that rock in the net. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Fishman with a low angle shot. Unfortunately, the goalie made the save. Huntington attempts to clear the ball. Goalie now has it. Huntington defenseman scores the goal here at the second quarter, bring the score 8-4 with 1 minute left. Colmack needs to settle here and stop rushing. Throw him back at the X, see if he can make a difference. Ball's on the ground. See who's going to come up with the rock in the scrum. Still down there. This is like a rugby game. Still on the ground. We're playing foosball now. Field hockey. Who knows what's going on? Huntington burns a timeout here with 43 seconds left. Timeout is expired. Huntington will take the ball at the top. 42 seconds left and counting. Let's see if Colmack can keep the points off the board here before the expiration of the half. Save by Vlasic. Huntington picks it up. Colmack should be moving up the field, not backwards. With such a short time left on the clock, you might as well just throw the ball over the line at this point and heave it. What a grab by Grabeau. 2 seconds left on the game clock in the half, and time expires. That concludes the first half of this contest. Huntington with a score of 8-4. Colmack still has a good shot of coming back, as they did against Ward Melville about 3 weeks ago. And back here we are just for the beginning of the second half of this game. Here in Huntington, the rain's picking up a little bit as these two teams get to grab a quick discussion before they take the field for battle. A fairly close game, 8-4, even though it seems that Huntington is kind of dominating. The score does not dictate that. Colmack still has a good shot to tie this game up here or even come away with a victory with 24 minutes left in the game. Number 4 for Colmack, Jalen Jean-Louis, take off the face-off against the Huntington Blue Devils. Let's see if Colmack comes out with some ferocity here. Got a penalty there, or I should say a procedure, holding on the face-off. He gives Colmack the ball. Colmack gets a fresh 60 on the clock as Pagano gets it into the box. The rest of the offense takes the field, and here we go. Quick score here would definitely put some water onto the fire of the Huntington team. Comac also needs to value the ball. 36 on the shot clock. Grabeau with the ball. Spodak has the ball. Looking for a feed. Feeds it back to Pagano. Pagano has the rock. 27 on the clock. That's the shot clock. Fishman with the ball. Moves it to Grabeau. Grabeau is backpedaling. Comac needs some cutters here. 15 on the shot clock. Spodak with the ball. Feeds it to Pagano. Outside. Shoot goes off the side of the net. Bruska backs up the ball. And Comac gets a full 60 as the goalie did make a kick save, or at least it hit the net. Ganis with the low bounce. Unfortunately, the goalie has made a save. Huntington will attempt to clear the ball once again. Spodak with some speedy running there to try to catch up with the defender. Unfortunately, just missed. And Huntington has the ball. I've had the pleasure of watching these boys, most of these seniors, play since they were in second grade. I had a decent stint in helping coach their PAL team to a 2019 Suffolk County Championship, first ever here on Long Island in Suffolk County. And this will be the final game if Comac doesn't come away with the win today for some of these seniors that are not going off to play college ball. Great defensive play there by the Comac defense. We have a loose ball push on the Huntington Blue Devils. Gives Comac the ball again. Panganis with it. Let's see if they can get it upfield. Carter Clark has the ball. Yeah, short period of time here to get it over the 50. And Comac is going to pick up a free play here with a penalty on the Huntington again. They have a free play and a fresh 60 on the clock. See if they can capitalize here. You value the ball. Pagano with the shot. Saved by Huntington. And the whistles are blowing the play dead as we have a penalty coming up on Huntington. Oh, what a soccer play there by the zebra with the flag. Cross check, 1 minute. Comac is going to take advantage of this offensive man up and potentially bury the rock. 9 minutes left on the game clock here in the third period. Huntington has a score of 8-4 over Comac. See if Fishman can create some offense here. He's been more or less lights out when he's got the ball and shooting. Same with Pagano. Both having record seasons. Let's see if the rest of the offense can maybe participate and put some rocks in the net. Fishman with the rock. Moves it back to Pagano. 40 on the shot clock. Kanganis with the ball. Bruska's wide open on the back. Shot, save. Huntington. Has no offensive players in the box here, or I should say in their zone. My camera's getting wet. This is hopefully not going to break my camera. Again, Comac has a man advantage here for another no seconds because that penalty has expired. They're all even here now in terms of players on the field. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 7:50 on the third quarter. Shoot, goes off the post. Huntington stepped in the crease. Comac gets the possession. Gano has the ball, loses it to a good stick check. Gets tripped up. Gonna be another loose ball penalty. Give Comac the ball back right away. Park takes the ball from Nick Palmieri. Palmieri and Carter throws it across field. The ball now makes its way over the line. Pagano has the ball, gets a touch in the box for a fresh 60. Colmac better start moving here. A little bit more fluid. Spodak to Voss. Voss gives it to the man coming in the box, which is Kanganis. Richmond to Kanganis to Spodak. Spodak better shoot the ball. He's been wide open all day. Good feed by Spodak to Pagano and the score. There we go. Good look by Spodak to feed that skip to Pagano on the backside pipe for a nice goal. That changes the score to 8-5, as you can see on that big blue scoreboard with 6:55 left. Pagano has a hat trick. I believe Grabo and Kanganis have the other two scores. And it's a game of chess, and we are battling it away. A 3-goal deficit here in the third period. Colmac has a really good chance of evening this game up before the end of this period. Louis scoops the ball away for a win. Unfortunately, Huntington does come up with that ball. And unfortunately, there was a pretty big collision there in the middle of the field. That's a cross check, and he's going to get a penalty. I don't know what the call is. It's sitting a cross check, probably 1 minute. And that's a penalty. It wasn't as violent as that last Huntington hit, but it was pretty big. Colmac needs to play some really tight defense here and not let Huntington put another score on the board. Huntington skipping the ball. There's a wide open player on the backside. If no one picks him up, he's going to have a wide shot. Unfortunately, they slid, and now the defense is tightened up here for Colmac. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. 30 seconds left on the game clock. I'm sorry, on that penalty clock. Unfortunately, Huntington has taken advantage of that man up and added another point to their score. 9-5. Huntington. That will release the penalty because it wasn't a full-time serve. Can't tell if my screen is blurry or there's just water on my lens. I apologize for the no high def here. Huntington wins the face-off. Huntington's moving the ball around. 5:36 left in the third quarter. 33 seconds left on the shot clock. Colmac cannot afford to let another goal in the net. "20 seconds on the shot clock. Huntington has the ball. They are moving it around. Oh, and that's a penalty on Huntington, as he came in late after the whistle. There was a loose ball push, but unfortunately Huntington is going to have to put somebody in a timeout, because they are not capable of playing well with others. Ooh, that's what happens when you don't play well with others. The Huntington parents do not like that call. Unfortunately, they are not part of the zoo team. That would be the Zebras. Colmac will start with the ball at top. Gano will pick it up. Colmac has a 1 minute man advantage here. Really needs to put one back in the cage to close this gap from 4 to 3. Fishman with the shot. Unfortunately, it gets tipped, and Spodek backs it up for the possession. Gamma took a hard shot. Unfortunately, the Huntington player's head got in the way. The refs are just checking to make sure he's okay. That was a hard shot to the helmet, but that's why they wear them. What a save. What a save. Let's see if Huntington can clear the ball. Slash on the Colmac player. His one-handed check went a little low, and if it doesn't hit the gloves or the stick, they're going to call that most of the time. And Colmac is going to be man down, and as soon as this whistle blows, 3:50 on the game clock here in the third quarter, 45 on the shot clock. Huntington has the ball with the score leading 9-5. Huntington steps in, shoots, and scores. That should negate the penalty. However, Huntington has taken a 10-5 lead here in the third. Fortunately, it did not negate the penalty. And now Colmac will not only take the point against, they will be man down as well. That's it. And Colmac does take the face-off win, which is a benefit here because it wastes time on the penalty clock. Let's see if the PK unit will, if we were playing hockey, do something. You don't need to be rushing around like that because a turnover would not be good right now in the man-down situation. Just need to value the ball and waste the 30 seconds left on the penalty here. 30 seconds left on the shot clock for Colmac, 26 on the penalty clock, and 3 minutes on the game clock here in the third period. Pagano with the ball behind, looking to create something, and that's a high hit to the helmet. I would have called a flag if I was a Zebra there because that was to the chin. That was definitely a penalty. Colmac better start doing something here. We're all even here. And I'm gonna have to wipe my lens in a second or two because I'm starting not to be able to see the screen from the camera. Minute 55 left on the third period game clock. Quarter periods, hockey, basketball, who knows? Shot Unfortunately, Huntington did come up with the retrieval there on the out of bounds. Great defense by Carter Clark, knocks the ball away. Fortunately, Huntington does come back up with the ball. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Shoots and it goes out of bounds. And that would be a shot clock violation. Comac will get the ball back. A minute 27 left on the game clock here in the third quarter. 10-5, Huntington. We got another loose ball penalty on Huntington. Ball will go to Comac. Peter Voss picks up the ball. Unfortunately, there's another loose ball push on Huntington with a flag down on this one now. That is a cross check, I believe. These Huntington players and parents are starting to get a little rowdy. Let's see if Comac can take advantage of this man up. Could really use a score. Oh, what another great look by Spodak to sneak the ball across to Fishman for another backside bury. That was a great connection to close the gap here. Comac still trails by 4 with 4:10 left in the third quarter. I'm sorry, correction, that's 41 seconds, not 4:10 left in this third quarter. See if John Louis can have another successful face-off. He seems to be doing somewhat better than Patron, but offense still needs to put some points on the boards. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. I mean, there's definitely without a shoot with 10 seconds left or less to try to put another score, but hopefully the Comac boys' defense can keep them out of the net. And unfortunately, Huntington's got a good habit of scoring with seconds left here in the ending of a quarter. Unfortunately, that definitely hurts. 11-6 Huntington. Going into the fourth quarter. And that will conclude the third quarter here at Huntington High School at the second round of the Suffolk County Division, whatever we're in, playoffs with score 11-6 Huntington. Comac has 12 minutes to chip away at that lead and tie the game. And we'll be right back after these. Sorry folks, I wasn't well prepared for the rain. Camera got a little wet, got a wet spot there on my lens, so a little blurry vision in the middle of the screen here, hopefully not too visible on the home screens. But my camera, can't tell if there's a finger smudge or a wet spot. There you go, final 12 minutes of the game. Can Comac pull this off and come back with a tie at least to extend the game into extra quarters? Jean-Louis there, unfortunately, mishandled the face-off. Huntington is man down. Comac has an extra player on the field and should be really pressing hard on that ball. Well, I guess it is not man down. My mistake there. Maybe it's an all-even game. Either way, Comac needs to press that ball. Fortunately, Huntington player took a really hard shot and hit one of the Comac players right in the helmet. And he's going to have to take a sideline seat to get examined there. We've gotten pretty strict here with anything that happens to a helmet in these games these days. Protect the players.
On the shot clock, 26. 26. This will be the first.
Good defensive stop by Comac. Caused turnover. Unfortunately, Comac can't hold on to the ball. There are a lot more gray shirts than black shirts. They're going for that rock. And unfortunately, the ref is going to call another flag on Comac here for a slash, it looks like. Those one-handed checks are a sticky subject. The Huntington sideline is pumped up. On the shot clock for Huntington, 10 on the game clock. Saved by Comac. Fortunately, the whistles signify that the Comac team will be in a man-down situation now.
Black, 13, 1 minute, slash, 13 black, 1 minute.
Shot goes wide. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Huntington remains with the ball. 9:40 left on the game clock. 30 seconds on the penalty. And the skid pass, unfortunately, goes out of bounds. It seems that the Comac might have tipped it. I didn't see that, but that zebra is a lot closer than I. Let's see if the PK unit can save the day here. Flagic with a nice save. Gives the Huntington a full reset on the shot clock. 15 seconds left on this penalty. 11-6 Huntington. Penalty expires, all even. Huntington with the ball. Backhand attempt is unsuccessful. Shot goes out of bounds. 39 seconds left on the shot clock, all even here in the fourth quarter in terms of players. Unfortunately, the score is not. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Good pick by Ruland. Moves the ball upfield. Comac has a fast break. Moves it one time. Grabo couldn't handle the ball, and unfortunately Huntington comes up with the rock. And then Huntington can't handle the ball the other way and makes a failed pass attempt. Fishman does pick up the rock, gets it in the box, and a fresh 60 on the clock. So not such a bad experience there. Could have been worse. At least Comac got the ball back. Pagano with the rock. Why does Huntington? Oh, it's a zebra. I got confused. I almost thought the Huntington players were offsides. Spodak with the ball. Spodak better take a shot here if he wants to put a point on the board in his name. He's got a wide open attempt. Passes to Fishman. Fishman unfortunately got the ball a little too late and defense slid. Lebeau with the ball, moves it back to Fishman. Fishman has the ball. Dodge attempt. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Spodak has a wide open net. Fishman's going to get a shot off. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Owen has the ball. Shoots it. Shot clock expires. And Huntington successfully clears the ball. And unfortunately, they made a bad pass and it goes out of bounds. That's a sloppy play and it caused an unearned turnover there for Comac, but they'll take it at this point because they need all the help they can get with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, down by 5. Fortunately, you can't step out of bounds and then come back in and play the ball. Scores again here in the fourth quarter, 12-6 with 5:48 left. Comac had a fair chance there at the face-off X. Unfortunately, Huntington picked it up. Huntington is now going to probably most likely just play the delay game here and run timeout. Shot goes wide. 23 seconds on the shot clock. 5 on the game clock. 12-6 Huntington. Shot saved by Vlasic. Fortunately, that gives the Huntington Blue Devils a fresh 60 on the clock. .44 on the shot clock. With just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. That pass goes wide. That'll give Colmack the ball back. With 4 minutes left here in the game, I don't know that there's much they can do to come back, but I've seen crazier things happen. Especially when I close my eyes. Fortunately, there's a bobbled clear there. James Bruska picks up the ball. That kid is speedy. He's moving upfield. Gets a touch in the box for a fresh 60. Carries it to the X. And Grabeau gets the ball, moves it to Pagano. Pagano's going to take a shot, save. And unfortunately, Fishman must have touched the goalie's stick as he was in the crease at the ball at the same time. That would be called an interference, I think. Gives Huntington the ball back. .39 seconds left on the shot clock. 3 minutes on the game clock. And Vlasic has the ball. Colmack is going to attempt to clear. See if they can get it up and over. They do. Timeout, Colmack. Two minutes and 48 seconds left in the game. Huntington is leading 12-6. Well, folks, I don't think a 6-goal comeback is possible. This is not hockey. This field is way too big. And this will be my final game as I go into retirement from filming, I believe, as my son will opt to not play college lacrosse next year. It's been a pleasure, I have to say. All these years of watching these kids play, all the film I've made, my second game ever commentating. And there's a big old fat raindrop here on my camera lens now. I'm gonna try to clean that off. I'll be right back. And we're back. I actually cleaned that raindrop away. Unfortunately, I may be wiping the tears away of an 18-year-old later, as his varsity lacrosse season has come to an end here at Colmack High School with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. And 2 great assists today. Unfortunately, they just didn't help the team enough, as Huntington outplayed, or is outplaying Colmack here in this contest. Game starting to get a little sloppy, as so is the field. Ball's loose. James Pagano picked up the ball. Got a touch in the box for a fresh 60. Fishman has the ball and underhand passes it to Kinganis. Kinganis to Pagano. Pagano loses the rock. The officiating crew seemed to call a loose ball penalty there. Gives the Comac the ball back with a fresh 60 here with 2 minutes left in the game. Let's see if Comac can keep their pride here and put one more in the net. Maybe if Spodak can shoot the ball and score here with the remaining 1 minute and 49 seconds left of the game. 49 seconds on the shot clock. Spodak is wide open. Backside pipe did not work. Pagano shoots the ball, full 60 on the shot clock. Fishman with the ball to Spodak. Spodak better shoot the ball, or he may not. Spodak with another skip, and that's Spodak's hat trick on assists today. 2 of them to Fishman. Those boys have played together, 4 of them have played together for a very long time. That would be Pagano, Fishman, Spodak, and Kinganis. Comac definitely held their own against this the Huntington team versus the last contest that they had together, where it turned out to be a complete blowout after the second quarter. Huntington has the ball with a minute left, and Huntington has called a timeout. I think somebody might not be wearing a cup. Yeah, we'll see. And here we are, timeout is over. Huntington has the ball, a minute left. Most likely we'll just attempt to ride the clock out. Everybody on this Comac team is kind of locking up their player, trying to get a turnover. Maybe they could put one more on the board before the end of this clock expires. 50 seconds left. 30 on the shot clock. Well, Comac may have one last possession here for pride if they can get a turnover. Most likely the shot clock's going to expire on Huntington before they take a shot, and Comac is going to get that ball back. Not that it's going to do much, because the difference in time will be about 12 seconds. Seconds remaining on the clock. Comac with the ball, and unfortunately, as time expires, Huntington has taken the win to end Comac's playoff bid. However, this is the first time ever they've made a second round playoff appearance. That's got to be a great feeling for the coaching staff. Unfortunately for these senior boys, the end has come for some, and not for all. I'll miss you guys. I'll miss filming and watching you all play together. Good luck and Godspeed. For those of you parents who get to watch your kids play in college, have fun and cherish every moment of it.